The Knights Templar, one of the most legendary and mysterious military orders in history, have fascinated people for centuries. Known for their wealth, military prowess, and close ties to the Crusades, the Templars' story is one of devotion, power, betrayal, and ultimately, destruction. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of the Knights Templar, from their humble beginnings to their rise to prominence, and their tragic downfall. Let's uncover the secrets of this extraordinary order. It all began around 1118, after the First Crusade, which had resulted in Christian forces capturing Jerusalem. While the Crusades were a monumental victory for Christianity, the Holy Land remained a dangerous place for Christian pilgrims traveling to sacred sites. Pilgrims were regularly attacked, robbed, and killed by bandits on their way to Jerusalem. Seeing the dire need for protection, a French knight named Hugues de Payens, along with 8 of his relatives and friends, formed a military order dedicated to guarding these travelers. They called themselves the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, which would later be shortened to the Knights Templar. The name, Temple of Solomon, referred to the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, a location believed to be the site of the ancient Temple of Solomon. This is where the Templars set up their first headquarters. Their mission was simple but crucial: protect pilgrims and ensure their safe passage to the Holy Land. But the Templars' story would evolve far beyond mere protection. In the early days, the Knights Templar lived up to their name, embodying the notion of poverty and devotion. Their seal depicted 2 knights riding a single horse, a symbol of their humble beginnings. However, as the Templars grew in number and reputation, they began to attract powerful supporters, including Baldwin II, the ruler of Jerusalem. By 1129, the Templars had gained the formal approval of the Catholic Church, thanks in no small part to the influential French abbot, Bernard of Clairvaux. Bernard's book, in praise of the new knighthood, championed the order, painting them as devout, disciplined soldiers of Christ. This endorsement helped them expand rapidly across Europe, attracting knights, warriors, and wealthy patrons. But it wasn't just military power that made the Templars stand out, it was their financial acumen. By the 12th century, the Templars had developed a sophisticated banking system that allowed pilgrims to deposit their money in Europe and withdraw it in the Holy Land. This banking network not only helped fund the Crusades but also made the Templars incredibly wealthy and influential. In 1139, Pope Innocent II issued a papal bull granting the Templars significant privileges, such as exemption from taxes, the ability to build churches and fortresses, and an independent status answerable only to the Pope. As their wealth grew, so did their military power. The Templars became known as the elite fighting force of their time. Well-trained, well-equipped, and fiercely loyal to their cause, they played a pivotal role in the Crusades. By 1146, Pope Eugenius III granted the Templars the privilege of wearing the iconic Red Cross on their mantles, symbolizing their readiness to shed their blood in defense of Christianity. The Templars were instrumental in defending the Crusader states, and their bravery in battle earned them the title, Lions in Battle. Their most notable victories include the battles of Cresson, Hattin, and La Fourbe, where they demonstrated unmatched discipline and bravery. However, despite their best efforts, the Templars were unable to prevent the fall of Jerusalem in 1187 to the Muslim general Saladin. Though Jerusalem was lost, the Templars remained a powerful force in the Holy Land, establishing themselves at Acre until its fall in 1291. After this, they retreated to Cyprus, marking the end of their military presence in the Holy Land. While the Templars were active in the Holy Land, they also played a crucial role in the defense of Christendom in Europe. In the Iberian Peninsula, they supported the Reconquista, the Christian reconquest of Spain from Muslim rule. Their military influence stretched across Christian Europe, with Templar castles, preceptories, and fortresses scattered throughout the continent. By the 13th century, the Templars had reached the peak of their power, with around 7,000 members and a network of 870 establishments. They not only influenced military orders like the Hospitallers and the Teutonic Knights but also inspired the creation of new military orders in Spain, such as the Order of Calatrava. Despite their power and influence, the Templars' downfall was swift and brutal. The beginning of the end came in 1307, when King Philip IV of France, deeply in debt to the Templars, saw an opportunity to rid himself of the order and seize their vast wealth. In a dramatic turn of events, Philip ordered the arrest of all Templars in France, including their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay. The charges leveled against the Templars were serious: accusations of heresy, corruption, and secret rituals. Many of the Templars were tortured into confessing, and those who refused to confess were burned at the stake. Pope Clement V, under immense pressure from Philip IV, reluctantly ordered the arrest of Templars across Europe and the seizure of their assets. Though Clement attempted to hold proper trials, the Templars' fate was sealed. In 1312, the order was officially disbanded by the Pope, and the Templars' remaining assets were handed over to the Hospitallers. The last Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, is said to have made a curse before his death, declaring that within a year, both Pope Clement and King Philip would stand before God to answer for their actions. Remarkably, both men died within a year of de Molay's execution. Though the Knights Templar were officially disbanded in 1312, their legacy lives on. The mysterious end of the order has fueled countless conspiracy theories and legends, from the idea that they secretly survived and went underground, to the belief that they discovered hidden treasures or lost knowledge during their time in the Holy Land. In recent history, documents like the Chinon parchment, discovered in the Vatican secret archives in 2001, revealed that Pope Clement V had absolved the Templars of heresy before disbanding the order. This revelation suggests that the persecution of the Templars was politically motivated, driven by King Philip IV's greed and his influence over the Pope. Today, the Knights Templar continue to capture the imagination of historians, occultists, and adventure seekers alike. Whether you view them as noble warriors or victims of royal corruption, their story is one of the most captivating in medieval history. The rise and fall of the Knights Templar is a tale of ambition, loyalty, and betrayal. Their history